We are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Whitenack moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And the runner back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. Revere rides off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 4.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Chris Knotts. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Revere at second. Abreu at first. 1 gone. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled off. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting 10th.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. David Root is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So striding in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Rounded down the third baseline. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. Digging in now for Kansas City, Tom Horn. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Tom Horn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out toward left. Pitts moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
Shortstop.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Arthur Hargrove is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So next to the plate for the Royals, Augustin Ortega, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Popped him up. Bobo waits on it, and that retires the side. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Set to get his day started, Boof Bobo, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Nope. 3-0. John Pitts would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 7th. Right
digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Tropicana Field.
Leading off for the Royals, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 2, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Revere, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In is Christian Yelich.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, John Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
John Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Digging in, Sammy Pitts. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Tony Whitenack. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move them up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fouled away. Ramos might try to make a play on it. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Kevin Abreu. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the first.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Knotts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Too low, 1-0. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in once again, Tom Horn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. He's out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Stepping in now, Arthur Hargrove. High and deep to left center field. Hits going back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
In now, Augustin Ortega. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with one of them. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts. Skied into straightaway right. Abreu has a beat on it. One down. Stepping up to the plate, Wes Wunsch. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball two.
Fastball that time for ball two. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hits a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. High in the air out to center field. Revere is under it. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box now. Booth Bobo. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside at 94. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Revere. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Fouled off. Bobo might try to make a play on it. The 1-1. A little bouncer. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. There's a slider taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Right fielder, number
Digging in once again, Kevin Abreu. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Knotts, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he takes a cold strike 1. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Jeff.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pitts sitting a little under 200, which for a pitcher, of course, isn't all that bad, really.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is in there for strike number 2. 2-2 one more time. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Sammy Pitts. He singled his last time.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Up next for
Riding in, Tony Whitener. He'll look to bounce back after
Whitener.
striking out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Whitener, a 22-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One-0 count. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Connor Pitts. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Wes Wundt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
That's wide. 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson
Pitch on the
Ramos.
way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Tom Horn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in and looking for more, Arthur Hargrove comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Agustin Ortega. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Will Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 14, Will Smith.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Revere. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Booth Bobo is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Gregory Pitts is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Gregory Pitts.
Digging in the switch hitter, Augustin Ortega. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Augustin Ortega.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pitts backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Ben Revere.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, John Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Wayne Waite
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Abreu ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
First base.
Digging in to try it again. Tony Whitenack. From the stretch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 pitch. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ball inside.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Kevin Abreu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
That ball's back.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
For number 25, Chris Knox.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0
Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Yanked fouled off to the right. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 7, Brad Ochoa.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jesse Pitts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Semien charging in on it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out bat.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So Bay West 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Catcher number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tom Horn, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Arthur Hargrove. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Daryl Chacon comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Daryl Chacon.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is back up the middle and into center field. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The batter.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this match.
So digging in now, Booth Bobo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Royals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. David Root wins his third of the season. Daryl Chacon earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this